Hey everybody, so I wanted to do a little review on this jacket or shacket, which is Simplicity 9388, I think. So this was a very fun project. This is my first time ever sewing a jacket, and I'm very proud of the way that it came out. So I decided to change a few things. Mainly the buttons. So instead of buttons, I was originally going to do buttons. I bought the buttons. But then I decided that I wanted to do snaps. So I went to Walmart and I did snaps instead. For the lining, I have a piece of flannel right here. And I thought that was very cute. I think those were the only changes that I made. Overall, it wasn't a hard project to put together. It was a little confusing. I used a video from Minerva, and I'll link it in the description. But it took me a few hours. I'll say total, it took me about 5 days total. Might have been a little less than it because I worked on it with my niece. She's making one. I don't know if she's finished or not. But the fabric, both of the fabric pieces came from Joann's. The snaps came from Walmart. And that's all I used. I do have to go back. The pockets are a little, I don't know if I didn't cut them right. I followed the directions as much as possible, but the pockets aren't as deep as I want them to be because like my arm feels a little restricted. Like I can't put my arm all the way down in it like I would like. But so I'll probably go back in and redo the pockets. I do have a few things that I did kind of mess up on, but you can't really tell. I'm gonna show y'all just for transparency in this video. This is my first time making a jacket. But I think it's this sleeve right here. Let me see. No, it's not that one. So I think it's this sleeve. Yeah, and I'll probably go back and fix that. Then again, I might not because no one's gonna be able to notice like if I'm just wearing it out. But right here, I was getting ready to do this little narrow hem, and I slipped into the fabric too far where I was supposed to, where I had serged it. So I serged this part, and then like somehow today, when I was wearing it, like I guess this part where I serged it at, I didn't serge on the fabric, so I need to go back and fix those for sure because that means that I'm gonna, but then again, since I'm gonna redo the pockets, I'll just fix that anyway. But other than that, oh, and there was another section. Okay, so right here where you install the button placket, the fabric for the button placket is longer than the hem of the jacket itself. So you sew the hem on the jacket first, and then you add the button placket, and the extension part you fold it down and then you flip it over so that it'll make like this closed end part. But somehow on this side, on the left side, the fabric was short, so I had to go in and add an extra piece, like sew it in and then flip it under. Well, first I had to add it to the bottom of the already existing part, and then I had to cut it off. Then I had to go back and sew the seam, and then I had to follow the directions to make that enclose that part. but I had to go and add the, what is it called? The interface and all that to the little small piece that I had to add. So you can't really tell, but this part right here was too short. This part was just right. But yeah, you can't really tell. I did a lot of top stitching. I top stitched the buttons. I top stitched the placket. I top stitched the back yoke. I top stitched everything, to be honest. But for my first time, I think that, and me, you know, this has been my first time really just getting into sewing again. Because I hadn't sewed anything really. It's been a while. But for my first time as a beginner, I'll say a beginner sewist, I would give this like on a level of being easy to put together out of 1 to 10. I think I'll give it like maybe a 5 or a 6, because it did have its frustrations. Like just the directions on the paper, I don't think that I would have finished it as quick as I did, but I did have that video to help me, and me and my niece were walking through it together. So yeah, it comes with this level of frustrations as with any sewing project, but I think it came out pretty nice for my first time. I feel like I'm gonna wear this all the time. This is my 3rd item that I have sewn since August, and this one is gonna get a lot of usage. So I'm excited about this. I'm gonna make some more items, hopefully within the next week or so, and I'll be posting about those as well. If you have any questions in the comments, put them there. Questions or comments, put them there. I don't do negativity, so please save your sarcasm for somebody who cares, because I don't, just putting that out there. Anywho, I know what it's like to just be starting out. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I will do what I can to help, and I will see y'all in the next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.